and we pay about 915 US dollars for rent.
3-bet! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be checking out a video titled These American Expats Spend $2,100 a month living in Spain. $2,100 a month living in Spain. Is that a lot of money? I'm just being real. Probably about $1,500 could get you a decent apartment depending on what state, obviously. In California, that would get you straight up trash. New York, I think you could get something decent for about $2,100 a month. But then we talking about a car, if you have one. Well, this is Europe. The chances of you needing a car is really much slimmer. So $2,100 definitely doesn't seem like it could, you know, do a lot for you in the United States. Obviously, it couldn't. In reality, it couldn't, because I'm trying to get you $1,500 for a rent. That's a decent apartment in certain states, that is. And then we got what? We got $600 left, and that's a car loan right there, because in the US you kind of need a car. That's a car loan. Where the food at? You're gonna need about $400 on that. So yeah, definitely $400 difference. Let's see how this would compare. Like, I'm gonna give my comparison if they show their houses and stuff like that. Give my comparison to what I think, you know, how much better it is, because clearly I'm already mathing it and it is better already, right? So yeah, without further ado, let's go into this video. If you have any recommendations, click that link in the pinned comment section and recommend videos about Europe, and I'll check them out as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and let's get right into this video, guys.
For us, living in Spain, we are making less money, but our quality of life that we have here is so much more important than any dollar amount that you can add to my wallet. I'm Jessica Smith, and I'm 35 years old.
And I'm Eric Smith, and I'm 37 years old. And we actually relocated from Kansas all the way to Spain back in 2021.
And we live in Logroño, Spain with our 2.5-year-old son.
And also our 2 rescue dogs. When we first moved here, I was teaching English for the first 2 years. So I was getting €700 every month.
Do you want to give me flowers?
We knew we wanted to find a way to live in Spain long term, and we also knew that we needed to find other ways to eventually make money if we wanted to stay living in Spain. Jessica actually one day decided to start a TikTok account.
Looking for eggs at a grocery store in Spain? No need to look in the refrigerated section, because they're right here at room temperature.
People seem really interested in our lives abroad.
You do not have to worry about a copay. You do not have to worry about getting an expensive bill at the end of it.
At that point, we never really considered it as a career.
We posted our, I guess now famous TikTok.
I mean, why not Logroño? Not why Logroño, why not?
Basically overnight it goes completely viral, and we have all these people contacting us, all of these news outlets. We did a live interview in Spanish completely on national television in Spain.
We quickly realized that this is something that's valuable. Marketing in English for Spain and in Spain isn't as common. This was something that we realized that we could offer.
That's beautiful.
If you know, you know. They're so good.
Look at that. Check it out. Look how beautiful that is.
It's delicious.
We're still in the first year of really establishing our business. So right now we're making anywhere from $1,000 to about $4,000 a month, just depending on how many jobs we get, how many projects we're working on. So we live in Logroño, which is the capital of La Rioja, Spain. The city that we live in is very affordable compared to other big cities in Spain. So it's more affordable than Madrid. It's more
Wait,
affordable.
what? Hold on. They live in lavish. Bro, this breakdown is insanity. Dude, the rent is $915. Okay, my rent is mad cheap. You know, my rent is literally what, $550? But you know what? I'm not even gonna get into with my rent. Okay, my apartment is so trash, and when I say it's trash, I'm not blaming this on the owner of the apartment. I'm blaming it on the size of the apartment. Right? It is really trash, so I'm not even gonna get into it. But $550, I ain't gonna get into it. But either ways, yeah, the groceries are like $6.46. Like, dude, I can go $40 a week on groceries. Like, and that's me eating good. So they be spending a lot, but they got a kid. It's two of them. The food that I eat is a lot of food, and I go 40. So I think I could easily, like, I don't know, spend like about $400 max on groceries if I had, you know, me, partner, and a wife. Sorry, not me, partner, and a wife. Wow. Me, a partner, and a child. I think I could go about $400 a month easily on groceries. That's crazy. Childcare is separate. Wow, $257. That is actually quite interesting. Like, this is interesting. They ain't even got no car payments on this thing, bro. Crazy.
Barcelona.
Public transport,
Hello,
34.
welcome to our home
That's
here in
cheap.
Logroño, Spain.
Okay.
We pay about $915 for rent.
3 bed. Boy, ain't no way. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. That's crazy. Dude, you cannot pay $900 for 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms in the United States. You cannot do that. No shit. This is way more affordable than I could have ever imagined. Dude, $900 for 3 bedrooms. That's a whole family setup right there. Like, I'm not trying to gas Spain over the top of the moon, but this is very much insanity. But I like it. I like it. $900 a month. Yeah, that's whoo, and it looks modern too. Like, say, like the apartment that I have compared to this one is night and day. This is worse, $915. My $550 apartment, probably y'all would probably get it away for about $200 or $300. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you, because my apartment is really, like, you know, I the reality is, I'm gonna say this, where I'm at right now is the bedroom. Okay, this is the bedroom, and my wingspan can cover, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be the bedroom, but I think Finland, they do it a little bit different, because technically, like, I really don't know, but it's a little bit different in Finland. So yeah, it's very small, okay? But this is impressive.
We have a big terrace that we
Luna!
absolutely love.
This is our
You got
terrace,
one of
our
those.
absolutely favorite part of the house. We love having dinner here almost every night. Cheers!
Right now, we're spending around $600 a month on groceries. That's a lot.
That's a lot here, but I'm married to a chef, and we
Yeah.
have to go to 6 different grocery stores to get the right seasoning, and we have to get the fresh bread, and it's like a other full-time job.
I get that. I get that. I get that. You love your
Cheap brand
food.
or
I get it.
expensive brand? That's always the question, right?
And the wine.
And Logroño in particular, it's a very comfortable city
Y'all got
for families.
Amazon over
Everything is close. That's what I love the most. It's a very comfortable.
Y'all got Amazon over there? That's crazy. I don't mean Amazon online, but like that's the Amazon van right there. That was crazy.
15-minute city to live in that has a great quality of life. I love being able to walk everywhere. Depending upon the month for daycare for our son, we pay on average around $230 or $260 per month, and that is full-time daycare for us.
¿Te gusta helado? Muy bien.
For healthcare, we pay about $2,300 for the year, and that's for myself, Eric, and our son, and that covers dental and everything. We don't pay any deductibles or anything either.
That's beautiful. That's not bad.
Financially, what has changed and how we spend our money is in the United States, we lived our lives inside. So, you know, we had the big screen TV, you had your, what is it called?
PS5.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Where
Yeah, PS5.
here, we found ourselves spending all of our time outside of the house.
Necesitamos 2 raciones de
Hey!
junkies.
Get ass buddy, oh my boy!
I mean, we come back in our house to rest, eat, sleep, but that's
I'm not holding you though, but when I was younger, I was trying to learn Spanish. I actually did know a lot of Espanol, but I kind of, you know, threw it out my head. Like, let's put it this way. you meet someone and you meet them, they are Spanish, you're not, you want to learn Spanish, you already knew a little bit of Spanish, you try to learn more Spanish. Things didn't go as planned, so you stop and you trash the Spanish. Pretty much that's what happened with me. But I did actually have a decent knowledge on Spanish and French, ironically, and I am trying to learn Finnish right now. It's really hard to learn the Finnish because I'm really busy, but I'm trying to learn Finnish as well. But yeah.
Pretty much it. When we lived in the United States, we thought about money all the time. Where here,
You got it.
it's more like the benefits rather than the goal of money. I really enjoyed that mental change.
I respect it.
I was a sous chef at a country club in Kansas, and I worked minimum probably 60 hours a week.
I thought that was my dream, was to manage a business of this type. I was completely unfulfilled.
We owned our own house. We owned 2 cars. We both had careers and good jobs, and like we had all of these things. The only thing from your typical American dream that we're missing is having a family. After we had trouble starting a family
And then the pandemic.
that's when we decided we're going to look into moving to Spain.
And at that point, I needed a break so bad. I was like, sure, let's just act like we're 20 and let's move to Spain and it will be fine.
About 6 months into the process, we found out that we were pregnant. Surprise!
All of our family was like, oh, of course, you'll stay in Kansas then.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
nobody, picks up their whole lives and then is also pregnant and then also doesn't speak the language. And we both look at each other and we're like, well, they have babies everywhere, right?
The first 24 hours, we absolutely had a lot of doubts as
100%.
to whether or not we made the right decision.
100%.
We wouldn't trade this for the world. We love living here. We love our daily life. I would say the biggest thing that we just miss is we wish our families could be here with us. But for us, we don't at all regret our decision.
I mean, you got planes, right?
In my opinion, one of the best places for kids because they can pretty much go everywhere. I mean, obviously we don't take him to like the discotheque.
Yeah.
When we go dancing at 3 a.m, he does not come with us. But basically everywhere else, he comes with us.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the most amazing part is I can be a mother and also be myself. I don't have to like choose.
And in many ways, we are absolutely living our dream life right now. Spain is our home. Spain is where we want to be.
So yes, we finally made our dream come true of living in Spain.
Nah, I feel it. Like, it's beautiful. Like, I'm not trying to, gas the situation up more than it has to be. But the reality is, like, they're living way better if, they have a situation like this. They're living way better because, like, dude, for crying out loud, we're talking about, like, $900 of rent, dude. That is insane. And they're spending a lot of money on food. He explained it. He's a chef, blah blah blah, the whole 9 yards, whatever, right? So he a little bit, he a little bit touchy on the food side. I get that, right? But the cost of living is so much better, and it's really insane. I love it for them. But either ways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm out of here. Peace.